Okay, shh, 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 shh. Good morning. Today's Thursday, December 7th, and it's a C day on your schedule. Today for lunch is Mexican-style rice bowl, and there's a bunch of national holidays today. Have a National Slime Day, Cotton Candy Day, and tonight starts Hanukkah. So there's a couple of meetings during lunch. There's a science club meeting that's required for all Science Olympiad people at 12:25 in the Chem Lab, and there's a Morgan's Message meeting at 12:25 in Miss Cunningham's room. And there's some badminton, Mara and Maria versus Ari and Avi. All right, and now I'd like to bring up Olivia for her senior presentation.
Good morning. So before I start, while I present, there will be a slideshow of pictures of Abigail and I. So enjoy. Okay. Throughout my life, I've been asked the same question over and over again. Yes, it gets repetitive, but I've never gotten annoyed by the question or wish people would stop asking it. Do you like being a twin has been my identity since I was young, and my answer has not always been the same. I have not always answered with the same confidence and positivity as I do now. Now I answer confidently and with no doubt in my mind. When I was younger, I would always say, not really, or sometimes, due to the stealing of clothes, copying me to such annoying extents, or maybe it was the fact that not only was she older than me, but also taller. I did have a couple of years where I had a couple of inches on her, and trust me, I bragged about it, but it didn't last long. My whole life has revolved around being a twin, from making the front cover of the Buffalo News when we were younger to graduating high school together. My whole life, I've shared a room and clothes with her, although I've probably stolen more than I've shared. If somebody were to ask me, do you like being a twin now, however, I'll confidently answer with yes. I guarantee a lot of people question if I'm telling the truth, especially those who have witnessed the petty Smith twin arguments. It is very hard to watch an argument between one stubborn twin and one that goes silent when arguing. It's like arguing with a brick wall. Believe me, I speak from lots of experience. What I also did not realize was, when I was younger, a twin is like a permanent best friend. And what I didn't realize is how lonely it is without her around, especially when you spend all of your time together doing most of the same activities. Doing most of the same activities, or just sitting at home together in each other's company. We have also gone to the same school our whole lives, so you can probably imagine how much I'm dreading going to separate colleges and being apart from my best friend, whom I've spent almost 24 hours of every day with. Although she won't straight up admit it, I know she feels the same. She will hide her answer with a, I'm glad we won't have to share a room anymore, or I'm glad I can sleep in now. I know whether it's the reaction from people, or I don't know whether it's the reaction from people when they realize we are twins, because we don't even look alike at all besides our very prominent noses, or the fact that I like saying I'm a twin, but I would not trade being a twin for anything. My answer to the question, do you like being a twin, which surprisingly is not haunting me in my nightmares, is, and from now on, will always be yes.
Great job, Olivia. And now we have a presentation from our Guatemalan students.
Hi, good morning. So for those ones who don't know me, my name is Pamela, and I'm a sophomore, and I'm an exchange student from Guatemala. And today we're going to tell you about a little bit of our experience at Buffalo Seminary as exchange students. So first of all, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how is the life in Buffalo and the difference between in my school from Guatemala and SEM. So, Buffalo is a very quiet and peaceful place, and I can tell you that it's all the opposite from Guatemala, because in Guatemala is always a lot of noise, and because of the population and because of the traffic, so I love this from Buffalo. Also, the people from Buffalo are very nice and polite. That's the other thing that I really love, because in Guatemala we're also like that, and we're really so friendly in Guatemala. Also, SELM is a very calm and quiet school. I can tell you that this is also the opposite from my school, because in my school we are more than 700 students, and it's always a lot of noise, and the kids always are screaming, and Also, the people are often screaming, so that's also so different. Also, same is all one building, and it took like a labyrinth. So at first, it was like a little bit complicated for me because I got lost a lot of times. And it also is an old but beautiful building. It is also so different from my school from Guatemala because my school from Guatemala is so modern and it is big, but we have like different buildings. It's so beautiful. Also, I want to tell you some things that I was not used to, but Sam has them. Some of that things are the free time, because in Guatemala we don't have free time. Also, we don't eat the lunch at school. We eat after school, and also we don't. Also here in SEM, we don't have books and notebooks. In my school from Guatemala, we have. Also, we don't. We have our own computers. They don't give us the computer. Also, we're not able to choose the courses that we want to take. Just we have to take them. There are like 21 courses, so they are a lot. And I really love this from SEM because SEM has like just some courses, and I have a lot of free time. So in this time, I really feel so relaxed. And also other thing that in my school, we wear uniform. And here in SEM, I love that because we don't wear uniform, so it's so comfortable. Also, in my school from Guatemala, we don't have advisory and we don't have office hours. So I can tell you that the education system in Guatemala is very different. Also, the life in Guatemala is very different compared from the life here in the United States. And I will tell you a little bit about a little bit of unforgettable moments that I had here. Okay, one of those are homecoming. I really enjoyed that night because that night was my birthday and to celebrate the homecoming, so it was so nice. Also because in Guatemala we don't have homecoming. Also the Thanksgiving. I really love the Thanksgiving because I spent time with my family and we went to Washington, D.C., and also in Guatemala, we don't have Thanksgiving, so it was totally new for me. Also Halloween. I really enjoyed the night when we went with the girls to have trick or treat. And also in Guatemala, we don't celebrate Halloween with trick or treat. Also, I love to visit the Niagara Falls, and you're really so lucky because you have the Niagara Falls so near from you. Also, I love the outgoings to beautiful Buffalo places and meeting some student family. So here are some pictures, some memories. And lastly, I wanted to tell you that during this time that I have living in Buffalo Seminary, I learned too many things that I had very nice adventures, and I met very kind people that I will never forget them, and I will always carry them in my heart. It was definitely a very nice experience, and I think that if you girls have the opportunity to live the experience of going to live for a time to another country, you should do it, because believe me, you will learn and discover a lot of things that perhaps you will never imagine that you will happen. I also very grateful to Sam, especially with Mr. Valdez, Miss Danny, Mrs. Marlette, Mrs. Thorat, and Sam, that is our husband. Thank you for opening the doors of Buffalo Seminary to me, and thank you for always being there. I will always remember it with grateful affection, and thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Iris, and how is life in Buffalo and Sam different from your home? Each school and life here in Sam and Buffalo is very different from my school and the city in Guatemala, such as my school ends at 2:15 p.m. There are no free periods, and we all have to take the 5 main classes that are mathematics, language, science, English, and social science. We wear uniform, no sport at school, and the Wi-Fi is better in SEM. I don't know why the Wi-Fi in my school is so bad. In Buffalo, there is no traffic. The food is very different. The diversity of nationality here coexists more with people of various nationalities and countries with different customs. In Guatemala, the climate is more tropical. However, here there are changes of season, summer, autumn, winter, and spring. Things that I never forget. I never forget Tinkerbell Place, play Loteria with Miss Denny, the new friends I made here, the Independent Museum helped me obtain, and visited the Niagara Falls. Thanks to all the same staff who welcomed me and treated me very well. Thanks to the cast, crew, and Miss Dross for giving me an unforgettable experience in Tinkerbell Place. And a special thanks to Mr. Valdez and Miss Denny. You have been very good to me and special to me. I will never forget this experience. You have made a difference in my life, and I hope to see something contribute to your lives. Thank you for everything, Sam, and I hope it's not a goodbye, but rather see you soon and to be able to live this experience again at Sam. So thank you so much, and bye to all of you.
Thank you so much. All right, any faculty announcements?
It's here. It's Hanging of the Greens Eve. We are all excited. When you come in tomorrow, the school will be very different. Please remember that you will be outside tomorrow and dress appropriately for the weather. Please remember to wear your festive attire. We'll talk about what's allowed in just a minute with Ms. Cunningham. Please remember to submit your pet photos. You got an email about that. Leo will be totally decked out. And it will make the day go smoother for everybody if you could bring like scissors and glue sticks, because there's going to be door decorating and stuff, and I only own so many pairs of scissors. Thank you.
Okay, so if you sign up for the Bûche de Noël, I'm asking you to bring all your bûches down to the atrium first thing in the morning with your name on it, and I will be down to check everything. Also, if you happen to make a bûche without any nuts, can you write it down on a post-it as well? No nuts. That would be really appreciate if we could have one bûche with no nuts. That would be awesome. And don't forget to decorate your bûche and take your cool pictures and submit it on the portal before you bring it in. That's super important if you want to enter the prize for the look of your bûche, because like I said, there are two prizes, one for the look and one for the taste. Thank you.
So, dress code. Obviously, we would love you to wear a holiday or festive sweater. You can wear festive pajama pants. I'm going to allow the SEM pajama pants since I know they were just at the bazaar and some of you bought them. So tomorrow, festive holiday sweaters, and you can wear festive pajama pants or SEM pajama pants. So thank you very much.
Real quick, gingerbread house making Sunday, 12 o'clock, atrium. Send me an email or Mr. Valdez if you're interested by tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, have a great day and get to class.